Hi, welcome to Maree P. Today I've got another homemade Christmas gift idea. Biscottis, known as Cantucci in Italy. It's my Italian teacher, Stefania's mum's recipe, Loriana. So thank you, Loriana. Thank you, Stefania. It's originally made with almonds, and then you can add whatever flavors you like. So I'm going to do a hint of orange and a hint of choc chips. So if you'd like to see how to make biscotti, come with me and let's see. So we have everything ready to make our spelt biscotti today. So turn your oven on 180°C, that's 356 Fahrenheit, and you need to prepare the almonds. I've pre-toasted these and let them cool down. So toast them in your oven for 10 minutes on a large tray, so they're all ready to go. If you have children that are allergic to nuts, leave the nuts out. I've made them with sunflower seeds and sesame seeds and they taste delicious. Or you can leave them totally nut and seed free and just add choc chips or cranberries or anything like that. Okay, we've got our flour already measured out. This recipe is a large recipe. It makes about 50 to 60 little cookies. So it's about 5 bags like that. Just got 12 cookies in it, a dozen. So I'm just gonna whisk my flour. There's not 250. There's 520 grams, which is about 4 1/8 cups. And for anyone over in the USA, I've got measurements either down below in the description or I'll add them to the notes as I go. And you can also jump over to my website. I've got a USA converter there. And if you're new here today, consider subscribing. Okay, to this, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, pinch of salt. I've got sugar already measured out. I only had caster sugar, but if you've only got white sugar in that house, use that, it's fine. So that is, I've just got my notes on my computer, 400 grams, which is about 2 3/4 cups. On standby here, we have our eggs. This has 4 eggs plus 1 egg yolk. So I'm just gonna whisk those. And I think what they would have done is make a well in the center of this flour. Okay, I'm pouring all my eggs in, and now we're going to add all of our flavorings. And I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can do 1 or 2. So to that, I'm going to add zest of 1 orange, which is about 2 teaspoons. And I've got 1 packet of choc chips here, which is 100 grams. And now I'm just going to bring all that together to form the dough. Maybe some of my viewers from Australia want to do this with their children. So a big shout out to Jake, who likes baking. So next step, silly me, forgot to add the almonds. So let's throw the almonds in. So this recipe lasts for about 3 weeks in a sealed container or sealed bags. So as I said before, it's a great one to give away as gifts. But what we need to do is we need to flour our bench top. So grab our dough out. So we're making like sausages. This is the part where you might want to get your children here to help you. Okay, so that's 1 done. So I'm going to grab my tray. I'm using my extra large tray today. So I think what I'll need to do is I'll have to bake this in 2 batches. So let's get this one in the oven and bake it for 20 minutes. If it's easier to handle, you can break it down into smaller logs and do maybe 3 or 4. Especially if you have little hands helping you, it might be easier for them to roll smaller pieces. So I'm going to grease another tray and line with paper. This time I'm going to cut it in half so it fits on the tray better. And you do need to give it a little bit of space because they will spread slightly when they bake. So the first tray's out of the oven. So I've let this log cool slightly. So now I'm just going to chop it. You can either do it on the diagonal, but I like doing it straight, and we need to do it about 1 centimetre apart, or 1.5. So it's roughly about the size of your finger. And sometimes they crumble when you're chopping them, but that's fine. You just eat those bits. Delicious, or I should say delicioso. Now we need to bake this on one side for 3 minutes and flip them over and do them on the other side. So I thought I'd share with you a few ideas on how to gift wrap them for Christmas. So I've done that in a clear bag with a little bit of fancy string and a gift tag, just a natural tag. You can wrap some ribbon around it like this. You can also pop them into boxes like this. Grab a long piece of string, probably about 3 times that length. Chop it off. Tie it. Add a gift card. That's another cute little way. Plastic bag or a little box. So if you're after any more baking gift ideas, I'll pop some links up above for more cookies, and I've got a great fruitcake. And if you're new here today, consider subscribing. And if you'd like to jump over to my website, you can also subscribe to my Kitchen Love newsletter that I do twice a month. And if you've got any comments, write them below and let me know. And I'll see you next time. And thank you for watching. Bye.